Huge, unbelievable. You're just a presence, John. CFROG is a huge presence. Thank you.
Yeah, hi. I am John Brooks. I'm a board member for CFROG, and since I'm banning cleanup, why can't I bring some good news to you? Good news. I mean, every day the climate news is depressing, brings us down. But I got some really good news. I used to be a news reporter, and I got right off the presses. Right off the presses, I got new news for you. Here's the first thing: 9 criminal convictions against Plains All-American Pipeline Corporation yesterday. They ruined 7 miles of beaches. Now they got to pay the price. Unfortunately, corporations aren't people too in the courts, so it'll be a heavy, heavy fine. But they probably will also be prohibited from rebuilding the pipeline, which is what they want to do to get those offshore oil rigs going again. So anyways, that's good news. The shutdown of that pipeline means Platform Holly had no way to send the oil to shore. They went under. The state now has it. They're going to take that platform out. All the oil underneath will stay there. All right, what can you do? You got to remain vigilant, because if Plains restarts it, it will allow 3 more idle platforms to start up again. They probably won't go up. Now, you probably don't know about Rincon Island. It's been shut down. The danger there is past. The state's taking it over. They're removing they're plugging and abandoning the oil wells, and all that area will be turned over to the California Protection Zone. No more oil out of that area.
Are they doing a public comment for the federal offshore drilling still till September 21st?
Thank you. Now, here's a little bit of bad news. Now, President Trump wants to open up 90% of offshore areas in the U.S., including here in Southern California, to new oil exploration. 5-year leasing could begin next year unless we get a blue wave of voters to stop it in November. Are we going to let Trump, who hates California, build new platforms? Right now? No! Hell no! All right. One last great bit of news, which you probably haven't heard, and it's all thanks to our great state senator Hannah Beth Jackson. The governor has just signed SB 884, which blocks any new wharfs, piers, pipelines, and other facilities in state waters from the shoreline out to 3 miles offshore. So in other words, even if Trump gets his way, they can't get the oil into California. So as I wrap up, I read in the news today, Hannah Beth had a statement, and she was talking about the signing of this SB 884, and she had a phrase. I think it's a good chant. If we don't drill, it can't spill. If we don't drill, it can't spill. If we don't drill, it can't spill. Thank you very much.
Good job.